almost everybody is involved. When you are talking of smuggling, you have the minister defined the smuggling for us. Is you don't pay duty. You don't pay royalty to the appropriate authority. Then who are those people involved in this smuggling? Who are they? It is people like us, the elite, the political elites, the governors, the diplomats, all the high up are behind all this. Anything smuggling. The poor ones cannot. The poor ones, they do it on behalf of the big ones. And when they are caught, you cannot get anything in the judiciary to be had. Then the other man said, why smuggling persists? Because particularly gold and other precious stones. It's because people don't have interest or what is it in the system. Which system? Nigerian system. But if they get to the Republic of Benin, tiny country there, they comply. My own is that I asked the chairman and minister the other time, it says that Nigerians or the black man is cost. Why are we taking our life, our future, to develop other countries? We have started the Republic of Benin, just tiny one there. You see what our oil is doing and the gold. Go to Ababa that was a bush before. Is now, Nigerians are buying land there. In Ghana, the GRA, they are buying $750,000. The Ghana that was wretched before. We are taking what belongs to us to develop this thing. It is the British system we follow. Because they were the ones taking our pancane, taking gold. He's talking about his Plato people. In Elisha, where I come from, the British, they started this thing in the 1930s, gold mining, and they handed over to others. Then things must change. When you are now talking of illegal mining, what makes it illegal? It's the same system. The same system that approves legal for some people, few people. It's the same system that is behind the illegal. The means, because we cannot be, I can't expatiate too much because of the time given to me. The means we they use water. Where is Navy? You are talking of custom. Where is Navy? It's the same Navy escorts crude oil to other countries. The same Navy will see gold and turn the other high. Custom is very weak on water. There's NDLA there. There are all these complement of all these, including DSS. They are all on waters. The same borders, the complement is full. It's not custom alone that is. Custom is even minimal because of gold is good. We just, all others are there. Then you have, if I can mention, the soldiers are there. The soldiers are on water. They are on land. They are in the air. We are now talking of private jets being used. The volume of private jets in Nigeria, in that place, is more than the commercial airlines. Am I lying? Oga Aviation. Where did they get all this? Where did they transport? Some go to Kuwait, some go to Cuba, some go to China. Then the CBN has so made smuggling so easy for other people who don't want to go through. The CBN is the minister of, is the justice minister, is the custom officer. He exits people from FOREX. The more you exit people from enjoying FOREX, the more they go to black market and purchase. Whatever they purchase is what they will use private jets there and Lagos and fly to wherever they are. Custom officer does not, they don't stop private jets in public or something. It is now the minister is suggesting that they should extend their inspection of private jets and their cargoes. Who are they again? Diplomats. Do you check diplomatic goods? You don't do it. If you can do it, there was a time I ran into trouble when I was in Lagos operations. I mentioned even the president smuggles. I was someone. When I got there, I said, Mr. President, you have gone more than 500 times out of Nigeria. Who checks your baggage? He said, you should get away. Now, if we don't have God now and do this thing on our own, we are going to have problems. These are the people that are behind it. Then Nigeria is going to a way, we are going now in creating war laws. Who have enough money to disintegrate Nigeria? If this government was not having courage and wisdom, there would have been carnage in South on oil. You know, there were war laws, Tombolo, all of them, before they went into negotiation with them. Maybe this time around, this same government can do it before you exit this, including 9th something. Then we have everybody's involved. The Royal Highness, some traditional rulers give a lot of community consent to anybody in their backyard. And when you get community consent, you go and look for soldiers and police. I think my brother from Osun is there. If the community see police and soldiers carrying gun at the mining site, they run away. While they are overs and they are big men, they are enjoying the money. It's the same thing that bedevil the oil industry. We shouldn't allow it to continue on in this land industry, mining. What do we do? Now the Chinese are taking over. Formerly it was India, Europe, South Africa, and so on. Chinese are taking over. But what do we do? And you know the effect on the economy. The cycle of poverty is continuing because the farmland has been finished. You go to my own state now, we are doing the filming to show you the whole world that farmland has gone. But later you are very lucky. Go to Osun and see what Chinese are doing to us. Automatically we have to call the Minister of Interior. How did they get in? The immigration man, before he left yesterday, you would have called him. How did these Chinese get in? Formerly, they were in mining of quarries and so on. They have now gone back to interior. They live like king. What do we do? You have to involve the communities now so that the carnage will stop. They are still doing surfacing. That's mining surfacing, except Segilola. The only one we have in the southwest that is doing. So, what do? The farmland has gone. The budget of this ministry should be improved. There must be intervention to stop the problem. Food is not coming in again because farmlands are gone. If you go inside my town, you see the main road being done by Chinese with ignominy. Nothing will happen. Because when you across the police, they say they are from IG. Soldier, they say from this thing. What do we do? Chemicals are killing our people because of the chemicals they use to wash this gold. And they wash into the rivers where these poor people are drinking. It's the same thing that happened in Zamfara where more than 1,000 people died in a day on chemical. What do we do? We have to continue now. Budgetary allocation cannot carry it. Government intervention should have done a lot. The mistake we made in PIB, we would have looked for a section of that, some of this percentage of the PIB, that's money we get from oil, to develop the other side. And we will have gone far. Then, NDDC is a federal government something. But this time around, we should involve the local government, the communities, and the state government. The state government should be involved. And so I've been telling the chairman, maybe we have to look at a bit of concurrent schedule so that we can put their own. On this, then the involvement of the stakeholders. The association has no meaning to this one now. It has to get meaning because it's like a clearing agent in custom, they have meaning. Now they must have meaning. On this, the communities where these things are done must be properly involved. Thank you very much.